Yeah, okay. Likutei Moharan, Teravot, Chas Yeshua. This learning is Refuas Yosef ben Genya and Handel Basfega and Avraham Yosef Shmuel ben Rochel. So that's why, the Rebbe says what we said before, that the Perish HaPashut of what we said, that anybody who wants to go in the ways of tshuva has to be very, very strong, to go in the ways of HaKadosh Baruch Hu and to strengthen himself no matter what. If you reach a very high madrega, you're a millionaire, don't stop there. Be a billionaire. Don't stop. Just keep on going. And you should know that you need to go more and more and you haven't done anything yet. This is Pchinas in a Mesak Shemayim Shamata. If I'm going to soar all the way to the heavens, you're still there, you're still far away. And the same thing is fakir. If a person falls down, Chas v'shalom, even if he falls like to the lowest pits, even if he does things that is, you cannot undo it. If a person has a mamza, he was with somebody else's wife and they gave birth to a mamza, he can't undo it. Or a person was with a goita, or whatever, you can't undo this. Even then, don't stop. Somebody wants to ask Reb Nosson, what are you going to do if they're going to give you Gehenna? They're going to send us to Gehenna, what are you going to do? So he says, what's the problem? I'm going to sit in Gehenna and I'm going to chazed the Rebbe's terrace. And all tzaddikim from Gan Eden are going to come to listen, and it's going to be Gan Eden in Gehenna. He said, even from the depth of purgatory, the depth of Gehenna, you can get to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. There's no every single place. If I'm going to lay my bed down in purgatory, this is where you are. This is Bakiva and so. And Rabbeinu was very medatek, and he says the Lashon Boki. Boki is Bekias. Bekias means that you're proficient. You're like, it's under your hand. You got it in your fingers. It's like you don't have to think about it. It's already there. You're Boki. And you have to have this kind of Bekias, like when somebody is walking on a tightrope, it should be, go to this side, you go like this, and you go to this side, you go like that, you have the Bekias already, because usually people go like this, and they fall, and they go like this, they fall this side, but once they get Bekias, they're proficient in it. If they go this way, then they go like that, and they send themselves out, so this is the Bekias you have to do in Ratzov HaShog. You have to do this kind of, to keep your equilibrium no matter what.
Ratzon is to elevate, and Shav is to know when to...
No, it's forget. Ratzon is when you're elevated. Ratzon is when you fall down. When you fall down, you coming in is when things are going well, and Ratzon is when you're falling down. So it says, and says a big bekiyas, to always work hard in avodas Hashem and reach high madrega all the time, never stop, and also don't get demoralized by anything. Don't get rattled by anything. Be it as it may, never come. Because usually when a person wants to come over time to high madrega, and Simsov, he doesn't get it, and not only this, but he falls lower, so he gets shattered. I wanted all the time, I wanted this, and look what happened. It's exactly the opposite of what I wanted, because he didn't get what he wanted. But a person should have this bekiyas, have this proficiency, should have this skill, should be, this like almost like a second instinct, like it should already be ingrained in him. Yeah. That in the time of Yerida, and when you're going down, don't have any machshavas of tsar to the fact that you fell down. Now is not the time. When you go up, then you say, I fell, blah, 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 if you want. But when you're down, that's not the time to think about, woe to me, I this, and I fell, look at me, blah. That's not the time. But be mechazik yourself, strengthening Kodesh Baruch Hu is with him. And you have the ability to come to adhere to Kodesh Baruch Hu. And you have the ability to elevate yourself and to go up again. But in the time of ascension, when you are high, when you're up, don't say, Kodesh Baruch Hu is with me, it's okay, I don't have to go anymore. Hey, I'll live a good life. What else do you want? But you should know there's many, 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 many high madrigas, more and more and more, beyond and beyond, because God is infinity. There's no end. And the klal is that when a person wants to come close to Kodesh Baruch Hu and to do tshuva, he has to know that he's going to have, literally, you listen to me?
Yeah.
Tens of thousands of aliyahs and yeridas. Tens of thousands of ups and downs. And you have to be tremendous giver. You have to be, totally resolute. You have to be brave and resolute. You can be clueless, that's okay, but you're resolute. You are going on. And to strengthen your heart, not to let go, not to let your place go from shum yerida, no matter how low you might get. I don't care what you did and what happened. You killed a yid. Killed a yid, what can you? Still, come close to Kodesh Baruch Hu. That's the klal, that's the general rule, and that's the very basic that avodas Hashem is predicates on. Not to falter and not get demoralized no matter what happens. No matter what happens. It's called mental toughness. They call intestinal fortitude, nothing. It's all the tzaddikim, you hear all the tzaddikim that ever lived, they all came to their madrega, to their shleimus, to their only through this aspect that they never, ever, ever got discouraged and despaired. Because the truth is that many people go into Avodas Hashem. In fact, most of Am Yisrael are longing for Kodesh Baruch Hu. They are longing into Avodas Hashem. And they start Avodas Hashem every generation. Most of Am Yisrael, they start and they want and everything else, but still very, very few were zercha to really come close to Kodesh Baruch Hu. And what's the difference? That's the difference. The ones that made it are the ones that didn't give up no matter what. That if they fell down, okay, so start again. If they got up, okay, just started. They just never gave up. Never gave up. And Adabel learned from all those, all the billionaires of this world. How did they get to have so much money? Because they never gave up. But this is good. This is Olam Hazeh. They're not going to take it with them. They're going to be buried in a golden coffin. What are they going to do with it? But even in Gashmis it's like this. Kal v'chomer b'ruchnis it's like this. Avada, don't give up, no matter what. Because most of the people that go into Avodas Hashem and they serve a Kodesh Baruch Hu, really serve a Kodesh Baruch Hu a certain period of time, a long time or short time, but then the Yetzer Hara starts really, championing with them. As long as you're here, you're having a good time, you come to shir, sometimes you go, wow, this is like so deep, this is a Nachman, I love it. And then the Yetzer Hara go, I'm sorry, okay, I'm going, leave me alone. Yeah, but the minute Yetzer Hara sees that you're serious, you're serious, then he pokes you, boing. Let's see how serious you really are. You're serious? Let's see you're serious, your wife is arguing with you, this is happening, you have no money, you have this, and that, whatever. Let's see, you're serious, okay, let's see. Something, let's see if you fall into Avera. The Rabbi says, sometimes they push a person Mishamayim into Avera. Let's see if you can hold. You want to go in. Why did they push a person into Avera? The Kodesh Baruch Hu is showing you this is how far you really are. So a person, I want a career going. I want a career in Oived Hashem. I want but even a career in Oived Hashem. Okay, let's see. You fall into Avera. What do you do now? You're in Avera. Mamash in Avera. What do you do now? What are you going to do now? You go, okay, well, this is not for me. That's what this is. So it starts. If you're serious, all right. If you're serious, okay. Let's make an appointment. Let's see how serious you really are. But then they bring, and a person retreats. So it starts up with him. He retreats, and he remains down. And that's why these people are not zoiche to whatever it is they need to be zoiche. But the true tzaddikim, they were zoiche to be clever, to be really clever, to be really smart. Of what? To strengthen them not to fall from anything. Now the thing is, you have to understand that it's a very simple proficiency. It was a big deal. You should always be strong. Blah, blah, blah. But the proficiency is that many times you fall. And you give up. But the trick is to understand that even if you gave up, not to give up. Start again. Okay, so boom. Okay, you scared me. I was demoralized, and I like 2-3 days, a week, a month, whatever it is, I was totally out of it, and I forgot all about it. Okay, start again. The proficiency is that even if you do fall down, even if you do get discouraged, you undiscouraged. Yeah, I'm saying that it's normal for people to be discouraged. Be mischazik, even if you fall, even if you decide it's not for me. Okay, now I calm down, I rest a little bit, start again. That's the proficiency. It's not that I fell down and I don't care and I'm like totally like I'm like a bloody Yitzchak from Bedichim. You know, I don't care, I don't give a hoot. I give a hoot. I fall down, I falter, I feel sorry for myself. You know, I look in the mirror and I go like, ugh. All right, beseder. All right? You rested, took a little air, start again. Yeah. That is never, you know, because sometimes is that, you know, the very fact alone, you know, that like you're riding a bike, you know, so as long as you're moving, you know, as long as you're moving, but you know, once you stop, you realize once you stop, you're going to fall. So as so what happens if you fall? Then you get up again and you stop. Even if you don't keep on moving, if you didn't keep on, you stopped, and you're on the ground, and you feel sorry for yourself. Okay, you finished. Okay, no problem. Clean the boo on your knee, whatever it is. You're done. Now get it back and go. Start again. The proficiency is to understand, because that's what the Yetzer is going to test you. He's going to get you down. He's going to get you down. He's going to get you discouraged, get you dispirited, get you feeling like, hey, everybody else but you. He'll get you there. But then what? Then you get up again. That's the Bekias, that's the proficiency. You know, and even if you go to this high madrega and you feel like, so yeah, it's normal for a person, you know, that things are going well, you know, to feel like, you know, look at me. And it can be, and all of a sudden, after a while, it can take, and you can feel that you're on top of the world for months. For months, you have people coming, learning with you, and this, and you have a stick rice, and you don't even know. You think, you know, maybe when I'm saying something, it changes in the Shemaim. I really should take myself seriously, you know. When I would say that, you go and all of a sudden, boom, you catch yourself. It's just, whoa, what's the story with that? In the Daf Yomiv this week, and they said, yesterday's Daf Yomi, the held the Tanaim, when they used to come to them, they used to say, you know, if you reach if your head hits the clouds, you're all the way out to the clouds. This from there, Kodesh Baruch Hu is going to get you down. You keep your equilibrium. This is the Seder of Avodas Hashem. Not to fall, but they strengthen themselves no matter what happened. And through this Ischaskus, there was Zoicha, whatever there was Zoicha. This is what the Rebbe says, Yimesak Shamayim, Shamata, if I ascend all the way to Shamayim, there you are, you're still far. Atzia Sheol, if I make my bed in purgatory, Hineka, you're right there with me. And this is the Nikuda, the upper Nikuda and the lower Nikuda, and you're Zoicha to, you know, through the keeping quiet is Hadom Aglav, That's the lower Nakuda, the shame, the change of the colors. This is the Vav inside the Aleph, and then it's like the Kesser, which is the three, the Segol, the Nakuda Eliona, Pchinas Moshe. This is Pchinas Chama. Yezoichet the Kovod Eloki. This is the honor of Kodesh Baruch Hu, which is this Kvod Elokim, a divine Kovod. It has to be covered. Has to be because nobody can question the Kovod, a godly Kovod, and so forth and so on. This is Al Pi Pshat. Tomorrow, Mitzvah Hashem, we're going to learn Al Pi Sod. Mitzvah Hashem. Ooh.